All right, let's see. Hey, everybody. Welcome into the Tuesday edition of the training. Hope everyone's had a good week so far. We're just getting moving. Hope everyone's making videos and, sending them out, checking out the tracking, looking at the content, making sure we all have a hook and everything and all that kind of good stuff. That's so important. I met with somebody this morning that we were talking about hooks and things and, first statements and subject lines and all that good stuff. And it's really a big part of it. What does someone first see if you're sending an email with that subject line? What does that header say? Does it have the word video in there? If it's a social post, is there an opening that makes you want to watch the video more? I think that's been one of the biggest parts of our own, videos that we make and seeing people that make videos in general is that it's a constant reminder of having to stop the person first, get them to stop visually from what they see, and then the next thing is what you're saying is going to make them want to listen a little bit longer. I think that's the biggest thing. The other thing is, sending these videos out in general. A lot of people still share videos, whether it's enterprise sales or it's solopreneurs or it's, anyone that has their own business or is on a sales team still send videos where they're dropping a YouTube link, a Vimeo link, some kind of thing there where there's no controllable environment. It's just they're off into the wilderness and whatever the next selected video or recommended video is, you can't even control. So I think it's really about a lot of people educating themselves on, oh, wow, you can send videos this way. Because a lot of the times when we talk to people that have found us, it's like, oh, I didn't even know you could send videos like this. So there's just that education factor too, which lends itself to the partner program that we talk about all the time. You have Dubb, you have a referral link that you can send to folks that you work with or, are looking to send videos because a lot of the times people that own businesses or are on sales teams talk to folks that own businesses or on sales teams typically because we're all in sales whether we like it or not on a daily basis. And it's about what are they using? How are they doing their outreach? By the way, this is what I use. I use this video technology. It's pretty great. Check it out. And then it's a 30% recurring com. The reason we mention that a lot is because we have a lot of partners and coaches that, recommend Dubb that do really well from an income standpoint in terms of what they're making, along with the other stuff that they're doing. But this training that we do every day, I mean, you guys are in here, people that are returning. Just invite someone in here, have them check it out. And then if you ever get a group of people together, let me know. I could always come in and pitch for you guys because if you're on a paid account with Dubb, you get three or four people, five people probably within that range. You have a free account, which is pretty good. And then we're kind of paying you for having Dubb instead of the reverse, which is always really nice. Um, so as usual, after that little opening there, the returners, I'm Dan, you're returning. Dick, welcome back, my friend. Jai, as always, welcome back. Sean, welcome back. Welcome to the AI note takers that have returned as well. We have to be nice to our AI folks. Frank, I think you're returning as well. Yeah, because we talked about that the other day. Punisher, Frank Castle from the comic books. So I think everybody in here is returning. So let me just share this really quick right here before we kind of jump into some stuff here. This is kind of a reminder on a couple things. Let me just show you this. Let me get rid of this here. Okay, let me share this here. This is a little reminder here, and sometimes we remind ourselves when we're doing this kind of stuff. Where when you are using Dubb, one of the biggest things you want to think about is where am I using it in the growth cycle? Kind of like the sales cycle, where am I placing this within a lot of the communication that I'm doing? And if you're doing any kind of prospecting, you're doing that one-to-one or you're doing campaigns at one-to-many, you really want to think about the messaging, like we always talk about. So if it's one-to-one and it happens to be cold, if it's a cold one-to-one or it's a cold one-to-many, definitely do the split test if you haven't done it yet, where you send a number of videos without a number of emails without a video, and then a number of emails with a video. The ones without have that again, that nice subject line, go into ChatGPT, get some good hook lines, for the subject, shorten to the point. Maybe it's a question in the subject line, whatever that desired outcome is for your ACP, have that in there in the subject line. And then in the body of the email, have that nice quick statement and a question for the person. So it's nice and short, but it asks something. So if they respond, then you can send them a video back. With the other part of the cold outreach, if it's cold, just record a video one time so you're being efficient with it. It can speak to the entire segment of people you're reaching out to. The style that we usually, talk about that works really well is where you're holding up the phone with the Dubb mobile app and the whiteboard and you're recording from your webcam. That's a nice straightforward style. But if you are doing prospecting, it's on the arctically cold frozen front. Definitely split it up where you do some without the video and you do ones with the video, and then just see which one works well in terms of the outreach for that particular group. If you are sending it out with a video, remember to always put video in the subject line in parentheses. First thing they see. You can put it in the sentence later on if you want, but why not make it the first thing? I was talking to somebody this morning about that, and it's still crazy. Like I look at my inbox every day, and unless it's from us or someone sent on a Dubb video to say video, it's so rare to see it, which is kind of crazy. And then the second part of it is, the nurturing aspect. You meet with somebody, whether it's one to one or maybe you met with someone in a webinar or a group meeting or anything like that. What does the follow-up look like in terms of nurturing that person going from the prospect that they were to the client that they hopefully can become? If it was an event that you did, like a webinar or anything like that, or even an in-person event where you sent a video and they were there, but maybe they didn't sign up for your product or your service, a follow-up to the people that were registrants for the webinar or the event, maybe they couldn't make it, and then for the folks that did attend. And then if you do record one type for both of those in terms of nurturing them going forward, what was it about the event? If they registered but they didn't show up, what was it about the event that attracted them to register, but maybe they couldn't make it, scheduled, whatever the reason may be? But you can send a nice general video about like, hey, thanks so much for registering. We saw you couldn't make it to the event, but we saw you had interest. I want to just highlight a couple of things that you might have missed. And by the way, check out in the playlist the recording of the webinar we have right here. So you feel like you didn't miss it, check it out. That would be one video for the people that registered that didn't attend. And then for the people that did attend, obviously, hey, listen, thanks so much for doing that. We saw that you didn't take that next action off the webinar that we had. So I want to re-engage you here and remind you that these important points, bump it a bump, and take this next action. So those splits are going to be really important in terms of when you're nurturing and following up, whether live, in person, webinar, whatever that is. Also, in terms of if you meet with someone in Zoom, just a one-on-one, and even if you met in person with a prospect and it didn't go with you, whatever that reason was, the nurturing of following up, whether you have campaigns or automations that follow up within a week, days, months, whatever that is, they kind of fall into that messaging of reminders on things of why they want to take another look. The reason someone might have taken another look, depending on the reason that they didn't go with what you're offering, is that maybe there's an update, maybe there's been a change, maybe there's something new that's happening that's really important. That's just new breaking news type thing that they need to know about. So that's really part of this. The type of video to record for the nurturing aspect, screen videos are great. Chrome extension browser-based screen videos, desktop app screen videos, where you're talking on top of a video or a document or a screenshot or a website that you're on. Those are nice ways to walk someone through something when they see these things physically on the page. Hey, you're at this event. Boom, there it is. You're walking it through. You're in the little bubble and you're talking about it. These are nice visual ways to kind of move someone along. And then the third one here, closing, when you're getting someone close to there and there's kind of that last dotting of the I's and crossing of the T's, document walkthroughs like in real estate, you're going through a listing agreement. Hey, you could have the AI, a little avatar walking someone through that we have. You could do it yourself. You could have a pre-recorded video inside the bubble saying, when you're looking at a listing agreement, this is the parts you want to, take care of and sign and look over. But if it's outside of real estate, any other maybe next step where they have to click on a button or do a next thing to really take it in and become officially a client, you could have a screen video walking someone through, hey, they just have to click this right here. You can also include in the playlist, especially for closing, any kind of testimonials or case studies that'll kind of bring them over the line. And, oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, I just watched that video about that person who does what I do, and they're really happy with the service or product that you have. I'm going to go forward with it. Or, oh, there's a case study where I can check it out. Okay, so they started here. They did this, they made this amount of money, or this change happened. Okay, I can see that in a case study and I want to go forward. And then once they're a client, you have the client communication. And there's been numbers of studies done, I think, where they talk about how, video retention as opposed to sending someone a typed message. as far as what they can retain. So having someone as a client, not that you always need to be on camera, you don't. You could send someone a screen video about a certain topic once they're a client. You don't have to be on camera. You can just do an audio walkthrough. But sending a client a quick walk and talk, maybe some advice if you're in coaching and consulting about, hey, listen, try this strategy right here. You're doing a quick walk and talk with the Dubb mobile app, or if you're doing a screen recording where you're saying, hey, this is a part of the program you want to focus on right now. All of these things have been proven to be high retention rates in terms of sending videos once someone is a client so they can follow those different tasks that you have. And making a quick video to someone that's a couple minutes long or less than a minute on a certain topic is a great way to continue to communicate with that client. Number five would be the content mining. How are you getting the content? So a lot of us always talk about testimonials, video testimonials, because that's a big part of the reason a lot of folks have gone with Dubb from the feedback that we've gotten. And I know that with a lot of companies, I mean, you think about when you're on Amazon or you're reading reviews and all that kind of stuff, you're sitting there going, okay, this person said this, they said that, okay, this person made a video about this thing or product or service. I mean, a lot of us listen to that because it's experience that someone's had in that space. So to get these video testimonials, we talk about it all the time. Reply with video button, send them a heartfelt video. Hey, thanks for using my product or service. I would love to get a video testimonial from you because um, once we have it, it helps us bring in more business. We can iterate, we can create new things and services side for you or the product or whatever it is so you can do better with what you do. It's kind of just a very cyclical, symbiotic kind of relationship that it really helps with. The other part is the case studies, creating these case studies where you have a client that started one place and ended up in the other. You get a little page going that has case studies on it, and you can make that as part of a link below your videos where they can check that out. The last part of it is reviews. You have all these clients that are happy. Maybe they've done video testimonials for you. That's great. That's a huge part of it. Also, leaving you reviews, whatever industry you're in. If you want them to leave a review, make it easy for them. Have the links below the video. Record a nice heartfelt video about wanting to leave a review for us. And then have the links below to the different review sites that you use within your industry. Have it take them right there, and they're able to leave that review. The last part is going to be the lead generation part. And we talk about, social media all the time, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, all the social media stuff where when you create these videos, it seems like a lot of the time people on social media are looking for that either funny cat video for stress relief, or they're looking for some kind of hack or some kind of piece of information that they're unaware of, you know? Um, so when you make these videos, regardless of what industry you're in, what's the piece of information that you're providing that I'd be like, oh, that's really interesting. I didn't realize that. That's pretty cool. Oh, and by the way, if you want more tips like this or more information like this, all you have to do is click the link in the pinned comment below, and it'll take you to an area where you can choose from more videos. You can take an action. You can learn from the AI assistant that we have as well. So there's a lot of stuff on there. So when you make these social videos, you could either take a day and batch record, like Ruben and I used to do. Ruben does more of them now, but when we used to do them together, we would take a day and we'd batch record, where we'd say, okay, we're going to do for the next couple hours or hour, or whatever it is, we're going to record a bunch of 30-second ones or 1 minute ones about all these topics, and then they're all done. And then all you have to do is just, post them across the platforms. There are softwares out there that can, you can schedule them like Hootsuite, and there's some other ones and stuff. But once you get that consistent realm of content where someone can expect on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, these videos where you're talking about a certain topic and they keep seeing you, then that's going to make it very interesting for someone to want to learn more about what you're talking about because they have the information right in front of them. And it's more of a fun way too to do that. So if you're using the growth cycle that you see here, slash sales cycle, slash revenue cycle, whatever you want to call it, that's where you would throw in all the different videos that I just talked about in terms of the different styles and use cases for that. And that's just a reminder. You can screenshot this if you want to, but this is kind of a reminder of where to kind of put this in terms of where it would fit in when you're trying to walk through and do these different things where you're reaching out and all of that good stuff. So that's something that's really, really big. Ina, hi. Welcome, Ina. Hi, Ina. We were just going through the cycle there of everything.
Awesome. Sounds awesome.
Yeah. So we've got a bunch of returners today, Ina. We have I don't think there's anybody new here today. So, you know what that means? That means Sean, Jai, Gia, Frank, Dick, Dan. What do we got? So what do we got? What's on anybody's mind? Does anybody want to share anything? Does anyone want to say, hey, you know what? I recorded this type of video and this works pretty awesome. I'm excited about it. Or maybe I have a question on this thing over here or a question on that. Dick, I know you're always creative with the stuff that you do. Jai, you've been creative with HeyGen and things like that. Frank, you and I chatted yesterday about that specific use case. So if you do want to record something that we talked about yesterday, send it over to feedback at Dubb. That's the email address, feedback at Dubb. Also, the recording yesterday, Frank, you in particular, when we chatted, that recording from the live training is over on YouTube. We uploaded it yesterday. So if you want to go back, I just dropped it in the chat. If you want to go check that out for that one specific use case we talked about in your case there, feel free to do that. Gia Clark, if you want to jump in and say anything, feel free. You can unmute yourself if you'd like to. I think we might have chatted once or twice before. Sean, you can feel free as well if you want to share anything that you've done so far. Basically, what I'm asking is, anybody have anything to say? Let's go. Anybody? 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 Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. I'm waiting. I want to hear something. Dick, what do you got?
Well, I'm working on it with Ina, and I created a avatar named Sarge AI.
Hmm.
I'm creating the look of it and the scripts.
Hmm.
We're just really about close to having it all done, but it looks going to be fantastic. But I thought I might as well introduce Sarge AI as my new assistant and how he can help either my buyers or my sellers
Hmm.
do all the work and make it a very exciting experience.
No, that's
And
cool.
I am rip roaring excited about this because, you know, using Dubb and using the abilities to create ARs, avatars, and along with the with the platform and all the little things you guys give us, you can create a whole army that can be talking for you and just record the videos, and use the videos where where it's just your head talking, and you can explain a lot of this stuff,
Hmm.
and then turn turn the dial on it. Let people start calling you. I'm really geeked on this.
So you
Hopefully, it
did.
works now.
So you did the Sarge AI. So you basically took the AI avatar part of Dub, created the character, right?
Yeah.
And you're going to create an AI assistant. It's the same character personality, but have the
Well,
knowledge that you want.
yeah, well, I've already created my gal Sabrina, who's
Yep.
my its assistant to
Yep.
talk about parts of the listings I have
Yeah.
because some people don't like the way I look and they'd rather look at Sabrina, and she sounds pretty good, and
Yeah.
as long as I got a good AI proofwriter,
Mhm.
I can make that thing sizzle.
Yeah. No, that's really good. I saw the other video that you did where you were talking about, I think it was an event coming up on like a Sunday. You had the
Hmm.
Western kind of music going. You had your face kind of like from a home improvement.
Oh yeah,
It was kind of high.
sneak peek,
I like
yeah.
this. Yeah, I thought that was pretty good. Yeah.
Well, thank you. I've got a broker open house at my listing this weekend, and so uh, I'm putting together a new video with the help of AI to invite everybody. But I want it to pop. I want it to be exciting about this listing to get people who are to RSVP on it.
And you
So
have a QR code, right, for people that are physically
yeah,
there.
I have a QR code, and I also I've got a copyright of the 007 license to kill code too. I can use that.
You should change it to license to thrill or license to sign.
Well, there you go.
There you go. That's gonna
But
be pretty good.
no, I tell you, you got to get the mindset that through the geniuses of people, and let's give the Lord some credit. Let's give him a lot of credit. We have this beautiful package on a silver platter called Dub.
Mhm.
But there are so many things that you it expands your mind what you can do with Dub,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, no, and I
Uh,
think you've been really creative with it. I always remember the one thing you did, I think it was with Zillow, where you used a screen recorder, and I think you typed on the screen, "You're spending too much," or
yeah,
something like that. It was like I remember
yeah.
you showing it early on.
You take Zillow for like a Fizzbowl,
Yeah.
and you take that Fizzbowl, and then you circle the Zestimate,
Hmm.
what Zillow recommends as a price for it,
Yeah.
and you also circle the what the person's asking for it,
Hmm.
and you have your head come out and give them a little talk and say, "What's going on here? You're
Hmm.
shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, give me a call. I'll tell you how to price out your house. You're leaving money on the table."
Huh. Fizbo? Question mark? Fizno with all the O's. There we go. Fizno instead of Fizbo. Something like that.
Did I say Fizzball or
No, no, I'm
Fizno?
saying you can change it to Fizno. So it's
Oh,
no, like you're saying no.
oh,
You get it? Yeah. Yeah.
can I use that?
It's all
I never
yours.
thought of that. That's
Yeah, there you
good.
go. Yeah, yeah. Fizno.
Yeah.
There you go. Fizno. From
A
Bispo to Fizno.
Fizno.
Yeah, there you go.
I love
Not
it.
Fresno, not Fresno, but Fizno.
No,
Yeah.
no, no, no. But I'll have some. I'll have some gal who is a lieutenant colonel
Mhm.
talk about Fiznos now.
That's perfect. There you go. All right, send it over to feedback, Dick. We want to see it. I always like checking out creative stuff.
Mhm.
Neat.
You'll see
Sweet.
it.
Awesome,
Yeah,
Dick. Thanks for
also,
yeah.
yeah, I also want to let you know that the team is still working on it, but I'm thinking maybe you should cut your script because I saw it's almost around 5,000 characters. So maybe cut it in half and then try to run the Sarge AI again. Sarge AI
Oh,
script. I think that should
Ina, are you insinuating that I talk too much?
oh no no no.
Oh,
I
that I'm verbose and I get too
the
excited?
script. No, no. The script that you have for Sarge AI, since the one that you sent, it's kind of long. So I think that might have contributed to the
Oh,
issue that you're
you mean the title? Okay, I did. So if I can make the title, how about the Ten Commandments of selling?
yeah. If it is then yeah, maybe cut it to five. Or I'm thinking having five as for part one and then the other six to
Oh
ten
yeah. Well,
twos.
that's then I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to recruit more avatars and put the word out.
Yeah, I think that should.
Thank you,
Sweet.
that. I know
Thanks.
you guys have been a tremendous help.
That's
And
awesome. Yeah.
and I thank God every day for, Rob and Darius and Ruben and you, Ina, and anyone whose last name is Dubb.
No, we appreciate it. We appreciate it.
All
Jai,
Cheers.
right.
come over to I'm going to come over to you now, Jai, but I will say this one thing about the Ten Commandments, which was pretty funny. As a kid, I watched this Mel Brooks movie, History of the World, and one of the funniest parts is when he comes out and says, "We have these 11 commandments," and then he drops one. He's like, 10. We have 10 commandments. Anyway, it was funny. Jai, what do you got going on?
Oh, where do you go? Oh, there you go. Hey, yeah. I just was Ina around. I put a message in the chat
Let me see.
for Darius to look at. Maybe you can do it on open mic. But I watched that video like 8 times of Ruben trying to put that domain in there. I mean,
Oh,
I
I haven't
did
seen that one. I
look
haven't
like
seen
it's
that
right,
one yet.
but
Yeah.
it's not showing.
Was that the
So
Pro Plus training one, Jai?
yeah,
Oh,
that, that could be a job for uh, uh, Darius. But if you have time, uh, Rob, you can look at that. It's the first one. Log into my account, see if it comes up for you. I know it didn't come up for me.
let me see. Like it was saved into your account?
Yeah, it's in there. I did the C name record.
Let me
Did
see.
that like just what Ruben did with the
Yep.
600. And I mean, it may just work for you. Somebody else said it worked for them. I mean, it didn't work for me.
Oh, maybe here, let me check. Let's see. Let me grab this. This is not coming up. Hold on one second. Let's see. Hold on. For some reason my I don't know. Is my computer tired today?
I don't mind.
Hey, it's Tuesday. All right, hold on. Let me see. Let me see. I'm almost there. Okay. Hold on. I'm in there now.
It's
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna
first one.
I'm gonna share my screen, right? Here we go.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
It's the first one, first landing page.
okay.
No, landing page.
Oh, where am I going? Where do you want me to
Landing
go?
page.
Presets?
Yeah,
Okay,
landing page.
got it.
Landing page.
Well, is it a preset or a landing page?
It's a landing page.
Okay, so it's this thing down here, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that thing.
Okay, got it. I'm not in this
Yeah,
world a lot. Live in the preset world. All right, so it's
that
this
first
one.
one right there.
Yep. Okay. So I'm just clicking on it and see what happens.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If it worked. Yeah. See.
Hmm. So there must be some mess up with this, huh? In here, I guess. Hmm. I don't know. Let's see. Edit. Where's the edit button? Is it the build button? Probably, I guess. Do you know what that might be in terms of the error?
Mm, Let
Yeah.
me check on my end.
It's it actually it landed perfectly. It's beautiful. It's
Hmm.
like, dang, I'm gonna just keep it here.
Hmm.
Mhm.
I mean, you can preview it and see it.
Where's the preview? Oh, right here. Got it. Okay.
The big green button.
Yeah, got it. Is it supposed to open up the page so you can see it? I only see the.
Yeah, but that's just the preview page.
Oh, this is okay. It doesn't give you like a because with the presets you can see the whole thing. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure on that one, Jai. Sorry, that's I
I
don't
mean,
know. I'm not
I did a
sure.
video because I know Darius was asking for it.
Yeah.
So I put it in the chat.
And it's just
Okay.
changing your the address or whatever and like the
Yeah.
oh, got it. Okay. So that link, there's something wrong with this then, obviously,
It,
I guess.
how's your domain? Your what's this? Not not the custom. Let me check the configuration.
Do you want to share, or do you want me to keep sharing? Or what do you
It looks like the domain is
yeah.
not yet configured, so let me double check that with the team and yeah, we'll get back to you that on that, Jai.
Okay.
How's the HeyGen stuff going, Jay?
I hate it. I'm
It's
really looking.
HeyGen instead of
Yeah,
HeyGen?
yeah. I'm looking at another one, man. They're just. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's the video production is at least it doesn't take hours now. It's just, everything is like
Oh,
instant,
got it.
but
Okay.
certain things I used to use all the time, like the face and name that put their name on there,
Yep. Yeah.
that ain't there no more.
Okay.
Yeah, that ain't there. It was like, but that was good,
Yeah.
But now if I have another person named Chris or Kristen or
Yep.
Jackie or one of the other, people that's already in there, I just use the
Yep.
same one for her. Hey, Jackie, like
Yeah.
like she really thought I made it just for her. Her name just had to be Jackie.
Oh, got it. Okay.
But I can't find it, so I'm like, okay, buddy, y'all can go bye bye now.
Ah, that's interesting. Okay.
I'm like, Dad, 'cause they say it's in there, but I'm like, I don't see it.
Maybe they changed something on the back end or some kind
Yeah,
of like
well, they
oops.
got all these little buttons in here. Oh, there it is right there. My bad. Damn, Rob, you so smart.
What I do? I didn't
Yeah,
say
yeah, there, it's right here.
what happened? Tell me.
Yeah, yeah, the little face and name things. When you click on see more of their little raggedy apps.
Oh, is that HeyGen you're talking about?
Yeah, yeah, like it's called batch mode.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there it is.
See, but sometimes it's tough because like things aren't as obvious sometimes, especially when the back end of
Damn, Rob, you so dang smart. See, I was gonna fire their ass.
hey, we just had to talk about it. That was it. That's all we had to do was just chop it up, and there it is. It's perfect.
There it is.
Cool. By the way, everybody, Jai's talking about HeyGen. It's if you go to heygen.com, it's a place where you can, create these the mouths can move, you can add different kind of stuff. Jai's been using it for quite a while and then set
Yeah,
it up with them.
yeah, they just changed it around, Rob. I can't
Yeah.
really yeah, yeah, the one avatar that I did use, they must have buried it.
Hmm. Hey, I'm not in that world. Cool. Well, let me I think I saw cool, Jai. Let me pop over to, I think somebody else just popped in. Sal, if I'm correct, I think Sal, weren't you making videos about your name sounds so familiar, Sal. I think we reviewed some of them in feedback, right? Sal, if you want to unmute
Yes.
yourself, you can, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's
Hey,
going
the
on,
only
Sal?
thing I've been working with Darius, when I use the Dubb app,
Yeah.
and then I created my circle face video next to someone else, right on a screen.
Yeah.
That video that I record for me, and that entire page is very grainy.
Yep.
And he was going to try to go into, try to work with somebody to find out why that is.
Mm.
Um, when I use the Chrome extension or the Chrome app or whatever that is, the videos are very sharp of my video for me, very sharp and clear. But whenever I'm using the Dubb app,
Mm.
um, they're very grainy, and I don't know why that is.
I think
But he never did get back to me on that.
I'll message him. I should have a message right now in Slack. The I'm thinking just initially maybe the because with the desktop app, sometimes if you have depending on the operating system, if it's older or if you have a lot of tabs open, or if you're using like an external webcam, there are some other factors that could be involved with the app in terms of why it might be looking like that, whereas the Chrome is just browser based, it's within the browser. So maybe there's something going on in terms of other things that need to kind of be updated.
No.
Maybe.
It's not it it's not just my face
Mhm.
in the circle that's
It's the whole
grainy.
thing. It's the whole thing, right?
It's all the print, the words,
Mhm.
and
Yep.
everything. Right.
Yep. But it's totally clear on Chrome though, right? Like whether
Yeah,
you,
oh yeah.
yeah.
Yep. My videos are very clear on using Chrome.
Do you have a is it in your video library cell? The
Yeah,
video?
you could look at one of the most recent ones I did. Let me see
Yeah, let me
which one it would be. Uh
let's see.
The second one.
yeah, there's one for Brent. You'll see there.
All right, let me
Uh,
check it out.
Hey, Audra, how are you?
Let me
It's
check it out here.
or
And then can I share the screen cell? Is that okay?
yeah. I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. All right, so let's go into your videos. Bum, ba, bum, ba, this one right here, was it Brent you
Yeah, it
said?
doesn't matter. Yeah,
Okay.
any of them.
Okay. Let's open it up in a new window.
Hey, Brent, it's me, Sal Sophia, head of the Realtor Legacy Advisor Group on LinkedIn, wanting to say hi, welcome you to the group. We're here to answer your questions on estate planning and
Mm,
provide resources and tools that make you proficient and knowledgeable.
yeah, yeah, you can see the graininess between the two. Um, Let me jump over here. What is the you said Chrome. Do you have any in here that are recorded with the Chrome? Do you remember? Let's see, instead of the desktop app. Uh,
Yeah, lots of them, but you got to keep going down.
okay.
Yeah, those are all the
Oh,
Dubb app.
sorry, jumped out. Yeah, the reason the desktop app usually is pretty cool because you can play pre-records and you can also zoom in a little bit more than
Yeah,
you
no,
can.
yeah.
Let's see.
How's your resolution in the app? Because there's a part there where you can adjust high definition,
Yeah,
full
Uh,
it's the same. No matter what resolution I choose, standard, high
See,
definition.
that's better right there. See, yeah, Chrome is clear compared to the desktop app. Um, the one thing I would say just in difference with that is on these videos too, I just as a recommendation, I would not have autoplay on. I would let them play it because some of the browsers, forget the rule in the browser is it could start playing and it'll have no audio and they've got to restart it. So what I would do is I'd go in here to assets and go into presets. And then let's see, you have what, one, two, three,
I
four.
have quite a bit.
Okay. So basically what you have to do is I would just we recommend this. I would go into edit and then come down here and go to I think it's right, where is it? Video settings. I would uncheck this. I would uncheck that for every one of your presets.
Okay.
And the reason we say that is because again, if someone gets the video, what's going to happen is it's going to start playing, but there's going to be no sound, and they'll have to go back and play it
Got it.
without sound.
Makes sense.
So yeah,
Makes
just
sense.
go through when you have some time. So just go through every one of your presets, just uncheck that one.
I will.
Yeah,
I have another question. This is
yeah,
in regards to the accumulation of videos, and I could see how I can have literally 1,000 of these videos in there. It doesn't
yeah.
take long to get this to that point.
Right, right.
So for purposes of organization, isn't there a way to archive some of these videos and push them somewhere else and have, a more active list rather than having to scroll through 1,000 videos to find one I may be looking for? Is
I
there
think Well, I know there's that what the tagging system, right? Tagging them. You can have them in an order of that where you can choose the drop down, right? I mean, you could throw them all on a showcase page, I guess, but you're still scrolling though through a lot of videos. It doesn't probably really help. So, what would you say? Probably tagging, I guess, maybe?
Yeah, adding tags to your videos will help you organize your everything. Like what we have in Dub, we for the videos that Rob created, everything there has a tag Academy. So when we need to search for tutorial videos, as I believe you guys know, since we create a lot of demos as well, we
I'll do that. I'll do that.
yeah,
I guess tagging is,
adding tags.
I don't know what it looks like on the video page when they're tagged. Maybe they're separated by the tags or not. I
You want to
really
show it?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah. So let me just get out of this account. So let me share my screen here.
But you're right. It's easy to just all of a sudden, wow, I got 5,000 videos.
Yeah, we have
yeah,
20,000
yeah,
videos in our accounts.
especially when they're personal videos sent out to an
Mhm.
individual, right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So if you want to, yeah, keep your stuff organized, yeah, put your add a tag. So for example, we got this real estate live growth workshop. So everything that has that tag will show up in here.
I got you. I got you. Okay. Okay.
Another,
At least
yeah.
that keeps it separated. Okay, great.
Another thing is to if you want maybe in a year just to there's an option here as well to delete the video so it won't
True.
accumulate that much in the account. So you can set your videos be deleted in a year or 6 months or maybe in 3 months, then just create a
The only problem with that is if I delete a video that I sent to someone and I can tell they never watched it because I could see
yeah.
and I delete it, then they'll never be able to see it. So
True.
that's a bit of a challenge to guess as to when to delete a video, especially if you still want them to see it.
Maybe in a
Um,
year.
Maybe a
Yeah.
year. Okay, we'll have to put that on a timeline. Thank you guys.
Or
I
you,
have to run.
hey, Sal, or you send them a video and say, hey, this is the last one. You got this is
Yeah, you could
in
do that too.
response. Yep. So
Thank you.
you're welcome. See you, Sal.
I know.
Yeah. So anybody have anything else for today? I know we kind of have a little shorter crowd in here, returning crowd. Anything before we kind of head out that anyone wanted to see specifically or
Well, thank you, Rob, for finding that for me. See, you
hey,
always do
you
something
found
good.
it. I didn't find it, you found it.
Nah, man, I'm like they was going to go this month, man. I wasn't paying them. I was like, man, they ain't there no more.
That's funny.
They
Hey,
Yeah,
ain't
Jai,
there.
maybe check your domain, jaithompson.com. Maybe check that because I tried to access it. You can't connect to it, so
Well,
that
well,
maybe
well,
that's one of the
well, you
factors.
know, look at the video that I sent there. It's in the whatever that chat thing is, the
Chat.
intercom thing.
Mm-mm.
You see, I did exactly what Ruben did. Exactly. I even put the LP. He said you should call in. You should put an LP here for landing
It,
page.
I mean, yeah, because our domain is fixed. It's not we have our own domain of LP dub.com. So
Then why? Of
yeah, maybe
JaiThompson.com.
are you saying maybe there's an issue with the domain, you know?
with the domain,
Oh,
yeah.
no. No, maybe you have to check that, Jai, I guess. Make sure the domain's all right, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
I'm
there's
sure. I'm
configuration.
sure Darius gonna look at that thing and be like, "Oh, you should put this and did this," and I'm like, "Okay, well, Ruben didn't do that. I
That sounds
did exactly
exactly
what he
how
said do."
Darius. That sounds exactly how he'd say it.
He's like,
You got to do this
this,
for
do that."
here.
I'm like, "Okay, now well, you just go fix it."
No, I hear you. I definitely with that. Darius is good at that. I saw Frank, you had your hand up, buddy. Go ahead. Let's see. I saw you put it up. What's going on, Frank? Frank, you should be able to unmute, I believe.
Yeah.
What's up, Frank? How are you?
little better. I had
Good.
oral surgery the other day. So, anyway, um, time wise, how much time can they train me? I mean, am I limited on on time?
Oh, as far as the to record something, like how long a video can be?
No, I mean to train me.
Well, I would say let's think about that one for a second. So I'm trying to remember from yesterday, Frank. We talked about we had a specific use case for you. I know it's in the training, like that link that I put in there. Did you see that in the chat from the YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Like, just go back and watch that training from yesterday because you and I talked for a while on that, and I know I gave you a specific use case. I just can't remember from yesterday. Am I getting old? But it's definitely in that training. So I would go back when you have a moment, watch that training, and then if you have any questions on that, just email us at support at Dubb, or when you come into the training tomorrow, any specific questions you have, let me know because I know we identified a specific use case and a specific way to record. I think it was with the webcam with the phone, I think.
I wasn't here yesterday, so
Was it 2 days before? You and I chatted. Was it? I thought it was yesterday. Was it 2 days ago? Wait,
maybe
today's Tuesday, right? Was it Friday?
maybe it was Friday.
Yeah, because I know we went. I know we know this. Well, just hey, we're here right now. Frank, what's your audience? Jog me when you say it because I know we did. Who's your audience, Frank?
Oh, one for recruiting
Yeah,
agents for the Section 125
yeah.
and selling the 120. Well, it's not selling, but
Mm.
offering it to businesses. And then my third one was to push out you guys to all the agents that
Right.
I.
Okay. Okay. So the prospecting side of it, the new businesses, do you have emails from them? Do you have email lists or how are they referrals? How
I
do you plan on reaching out?
I have cold email lists that I can pinpoint right to the right person.
Okay. And then are you planning on reaching out on LinkedIn too?
Yes.
Okay. So this, and I'll show you this right here really quick on this point. It's okay. So, and you can do this style for either one. Okay. Ready? So this is the recording you'll want to watch later. So let me just share it here really quick, Frank. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So for the cold email outreach, the thing we recommend to test, especially when it's cold, even if you have the right person, is you want to split it up where you send a bunch with no video and you send some with a video. So if you're not going to send it with a video for a certain portion as a test, then I would do a subject line where you can go into chat. Do you have ChatGPT, Frank?
Yes.
Go into ChatGPT and ask them, give them the ICP description, the folks that you're reaching out to. Say, I need 20 subject lines that are a hook to get someone to want to open the video. And just kind of explain it. Chat's pretty good with this. And then drop it into a subject line. And then in the body of the email, ask chat to create a statement about like a hook about what you're doing, and then a question for that person a pointed question about what you just mentioned, that hook that you just mentioned. And then if they respond, that's when you record a video with something like this style that you see right here back to them. Okay. So that's a cold portion where you're testing it without a video, nice subject line, statement, question. If they respond, then send them a video. Then the other part of your cold outreach, and you can decide on the numbers, record a video one time like this that speaks to all the context that you have. It feels like you're speaking right to them. And then record it on the webcam, which I'll show you in a second. Get the Dubb mobile app on your phone and have that question or statement written right on the phone like that for them. What's that hook? It's the same principle. What's the hook? And in the subject line, when you send these videos, make sure you say video in the subject line, then have the hook after that. Now, to record this simple style like this, all you would do is come inside Dubb, you would go to the top here, this red camera icon. It's going to open up your webcam. Then you would get the Dubb mobile app on your phone. And when you have the Dubb mobile app on your phone, here's how you use the whiteboard. Dubb mobile app, there's a little button here. Let me back up here. It's kind of bright. Hold on one second. Let me back this up. Okay, can you see? I don't know why it's so bright. I don't know why you can't see it. Usually you can see
I
it.
can see it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little button at the top. It's a little square button you can hit. Anyway, when you type it, when you click that button at the top, it opens so you can type. God, I don't know why it's so bright. So then you can type your message in here, the hook that we talked about, whatever that is, the message, right? You turn it and now it's there. So you have it. It's right here. Okay. That's how you would do that. And then what you would do is you'd hit record right here. You get your countdown. Hey, John, what's going on? Blah, 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 blah. You're saying your thing. You continue delivering your message. And then all you have to do is click the check mark. That's going to save it into Dubb when you're done recording the video. And once it's saved in there, then you would send it out. You have it saved in here. You would decide what landing page is it on. And if you haven't had your setup yet, your account set up yet, if you're on a paid plan, we help you set this stuff up, these pages. Because remember, when someone clicks on this video, they end up on a landing page. So you want to have some other videos in here, like a one video that explains what you do, like a minute or less, could be 2 minutes. What do you want them to do when they're done? What button do you want them to click? Is it a calendar link? Is it a website link? Do you want them to fill out a form? Do you have your AI set up over here where it can answer any questions? So the kind of recording that you're going to do, I would say this style works really well for that. You just want to make sure that you have your preset landing pages set up. So under assets over here to the right, it says presets. And there's a little video that explains this, but you hit the blue plus button and you create these landing pages for different parts of your audience. Because remember, you have recruiting. That's one landing page that should be created. Prospecting is another one. And then the Dubb stuff, the referrals, the partner stuff. That's the third one. Those are three. So the LinkedIn style that we always talked about, this is this style right here. It looks like this. This one. See how I'm in a bubble on top of the profile like this?
Yes.
That's done with the Dubb Chrome extension screen recorder. So when you Google Dubb Chrome extension, you get it pinned right up here, you open it up, and that's going to put you on the page. And all you have to do is watch any of the trainings that we've done on the YouTube support, and we talk about this, how to do this. So those would be the two very specific styles in terms of what to record. Frank, I would just say, are you on a paid plan with us? Are you still on the free trial, or where are you at with everything?
I'm going to be the paid.
Okay. Once you're on that, once you subscribe, the first thing we do is help you set up the account. It's an account setup we do. So once you're on there, then we'd help you set up all the buttons, the pages, everything. So I think that would be, you take that next step, then you can start doing all this stuff. But I'd say as far as the tech to use, webcam, mobile app with the whiteboard function, that type of video for the emails. And then for the LinkedIn, you're in the bubble, you're on their profile. I would say those are very two specific things. So in terms of your original question, how many hours, it really depends on getting the setup first. And then you're able to really follow through with the stuff.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Not hours, how long?
Yeah,
will
yeah.
they give me?
Yeah. No, I get it.
I'm not that good on a computer. That's
Yeah,
why.
the thing is, well, this is the thing you got to remember. The cold stuff, when you send a video out, it's one video. It's one. You just have to record one. And you have to just think about what that phrase is, that question that everyone can relate to on the cold side of things. Because remember, we said split up the cold. One video for a certain portion of it, no video for the other ones. No video. So you're testing to see what that's like. And if they respond, then you send them a video. For the LinkedIn stuff, you get in the bubble and you're delivering a message to the folks you want to reach out to. Now, if it's recruiting, there's a lot of people on LinkedIn you can probably find to recruit them. And again, that's part of something where we can work with you and really help you with it, Frank, because we have that email feedback where we can give you feedback. And when we do the account setup, our team will walk through with you a reminder on how to do this stuff. And then it's just watching the trainings. Just for those two specific things. Usually all the trainings that we do will always in the beginning talk about how to record that video type that I just did. And it will talk about how to create the bubble on LinkedIn and do that. Those are pretty much in almost all the trainings. So any of the trainings that you pull up on our YouTube support, I just dropped it in the chat again. Just they're in there on those longer videos, if that makes sense.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. And then we'll help you do it. So yeah, that would be the best thing. That would be my advice on that, Frank.
Okay. I'll be signing up.
Cool.
Bye.
Well, listen, recover well, my friend. Stay
I'm
healthy.
trying.
That's the number one thing. Everything else doesn't matter. Just stay healthy. Um, Everybody, thanks so much for showing up. We've got a meeting at the top. As always, thanks for coming in. Ina, thanks for your help as always. And we'll see everybody tomorrow to come back. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your Tuesday. Woo! It's Laser Tuesday. All right, see you guys. Bye.
Bye.